Alright, so welcome back to the channel, y'all. Yeah, this fan clutch, no good. Yeah, and as you can see, I don't know if you noticed, but it looks like this fan clutch has came up before, and if you look at the fan, it looks like the fan blade got into an argument with the shroud at some point. So, I'm guessing the fan clutch is bad. So, yep, 10 millimeter, boom, there it is. You just break them loose, nice and good like. Yeah. So, that's gonna be. It's a pretty simple job, honestly. To do this. I went on Rock. I'm not paying $1,300 for a genuine Mercedes one. Yes, I know the genuine Mercedes one, the original one, is serviceable. But it's got play now, so it's bad. And I did service it once before. But here it is. Here's a Euro one. I bought it because there was a little heart next to it on the Rock Auto website, so I figured, that probably means something. Probably doesn't, honestly. It's probably still going to be junk. But, this does look higher quality than the other fan clutches. It looks more original and correct than the other fan clutches. Nowhere on the part or the box was I able to find where this is made. Like, it's just, I couldn't find out where it was made. But, it feels decent, so we'll see. Maybe it'll last, 6 months and then give me problems. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I'm just gonna rotate a little bit, just on the power steering pulley. Oops. Oopsie daisies. Yeah. I don't know. I don't care what anyone says. I never had any problems using a power steering pulley. The belt is under proper tension, so shouldn't cause any problems by rotating it. Okay, there it is. Better position. Yeah, honestly, the most difficult part about this is just, getting those bolts off just one at a time. It just takes forever because, you can't really get a ring wrench on, or you can't really get the a ratcheting wrench on there. It just doesn't fit. And yeah, so you just gotta struggle and be patient. Just burn yourself on everything because you daily drive the car, and sometimes you gotta work on a hot motor. As you do this, you kind of gotta be careful because this pulley is only secured by this fan clutch and pulley. Fan clutch and pulley. It's secured only by these bolts holding the fan clutch to it. So if you knock these bolts or that pulley off, well, then you're gonna have to listen to the whole alternator, and it turns into a situation. Yeah, so try to avoid that. Alright, so the fan clutch is out. I didn't even take the last bolt out. I just kind of left it there, so that's gonna stay there as a guide. But yeah, it comes on like this, obviously. And then, I guess I'll just put it over here in the sun, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of stiff now. But yeah, I mean, you could see the play, though, it has. It's no good. Yeah, as I turn it, I could kind of feel grinding, the fluid's definitely all leaked out, as this developed play, the seal just isn't gonna hold the fluid anymore. But yeah, talking about the service, yeah, I did service this once before, about a year ago. I took that plate off. There's a pin, and you can slam a bunch of fluid in there. Yeah, it's an OEM bare fan clutch, but like I said, you can service them, but if the bearing fails, the bearing fails, and that's what failed. I don't know why, but these things were extremely tight. I had to use the impact drill, and even that wasn't tight, so I had to put this bolt here between another bolt and break that loose. I don't know, it took way too much force than it should have, but anyway, yeah, this comes out like that, and it literally just goes on like that. So yeah, I guess I'll start putting that on without, over tightening these. I guess better too tight than too loose, but still. Because if you over tighten something, well, right away, but when it breaks. But if you make something too loose, you won't know until it hurts you or bites you. All right, there it is. Yeah, And whenever I can, I always use the original Mercedes hardware. It doesn't matter if it's a hose clamp or if it's a bolt or fastener. I always reuse the Mercedes hardware because you're never going to find the same quality wherever you go. It's all junk nowadays. Alright, I'll get this tightened up and then see how much better that rotates. This one, you know, I can't even get it to rotate at all. Oh, well, now I can. It spins freely when it's on the car, but it doesn't want to spin freely when it's over there. It's kind of weird. But yeah, that one is obviously much better shape than that one. That one's not really salvageable. At least not in my ability. I guess somehow you could disassemble the whole thing, but it's not something I'm gonna attempt. Okay. Alright, so that's all tight, so now I could go back on the engine. Yeah, no reason to buy a new fan blade. Well, these are actually kind of chopped up quite a bit. I didn't realize that. Whatever, it's a plastic blade. It's not like it's gonna cause any problems if it's not perfectly balanced. Alright, back on the car goes. You probably don't need it, but I'm just gonna use a little bit of Loctite, blue Loctite on these both. I mean, look, original Mercedes hardware, and look at those threads, beautiful. Getting these bolts on and started is probably the most challenging part of this whole job because it's so easy to just drop them and there's not a lot of room. You're working with your fingertips, but you know, you just gotta be patient with these things. Alright, and I'm kind of tightening it in sort of a lug pattern, you know, just kind of like that. Yeah, not too tight with the Loctite, and they're such small. They're like M8 threads or something, M8 by 1.25 or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, just kind of making sure that they're nice and good, you know. Making sure they're nice and decently secure. Again, it doesn't need to be that tight. It's only rotating at like 1,000,000 RPM. So, you know, if it flies off, you know, the fan shroud will be here to probably catch it. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm just gonna go around once more just to make sure everything's tight. Make sure that nothing loosened. You know, because it's like tightening a gasket almost. Yep, that one's secure. That one's secure. Let me get a better angle on that one. That one's secure. And that one's secure. Alright, so there's the fan clutch. As you can see, much better. No play. And yeah, let's start this thing up and see what happens. Just gonna get into my pocket, find the key. Hands a bit dirty. I'm just gonna without getting the interior dirty. There it is. Seems to blow nice and good. I'm missing that fan, but I don't got working AC right now, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Alright, so there's a fan, comes to a stop right away. That's good. Okay. Good deal. Alright, so that's, you know, nice little shorter video showing that fan clutch replacement. Nice and easy. Alright, well, thanks for watching.